Minute 37 of X Minutes. I'm Brian.
I'm Wolf.
And this is the podcast that takes the longest running superhero franchise to date and breaks it down one glorious evolving minute at a time. And Wolf, two questions. What happened? And also, that gooey stuff that's coming out of his metal thing that goes everywhere, does that remind you of the opening that we had?
Oh.
Going through the spine with all that kind of silvery
does.
stuff?
Yeah, that gooey stuff. Yeah.
I've been known to no one but myself to forget to mention shit, so I wanted to mention it.
It does. It looks like the intro, it looks like maybe the intro is like the inner workings of the body when exposed to that gooey radiation.
Cool beans. But yeah, what...
or the goodiation, as I call it. But what were you saying?
What happened?
So we see Magneto fires up his machine, and he looks to be, at 2 seconds, he looks to be in a ton of pain at this point. The entire sphere has filled up with that force, that goo, that electricity, if you will, and it's spreading. It spreads throughout the entire layer, covering the senator, who seems to not really be enjoying it, and it also covers Mystique and Sabretooth. But since they're already mutants, I'm guessing it really doesn't faze them.
Yeah, and it's interesting how the top part of that electric sphere and the bottom part come together like a clamshell.
Oh, yeah. That is really cool. So after that expand of radiation or whatever, well, I'll just call it radiation from now on for some reason. After that radiation expands, it completely contracts once the machine is turned off. And a really cool transition at, let's see here.
We also had some serious whiteface from Senator Kelly, which I just personally want to say is very disrespectful of Senator Kelly.
Yes.
And it was from 2000, around the time that Jimmy Kimmel did the same with his Chris Rock impersonation. But the fact that a corporation could let this get through, no matter what time,
corporation could let someone do whiteface.
This shit wouldn't have happened with Disney.
It's appalling. Yeah, this shit wouldn't have happened with Disney.
That's not true. We all know
we actually would have
aren't on Disney Plus. Don't rewatch Dumbo, kids.
Right. A cool transition is at 34 seconds, it switches from 34 to 35. It cuts to, let's see, it's not black. It's just like...
Yeah.
Like the lamp is off in Logan's room that he's being shown, and you can only see his silhouette in the doorway. But when it cuts from 34 to 35, it sort of looks like we're still at that layer until Jean flicks on that lamp, which is pretty interesting. So Jean is pretty much showing Logan his quarters where he's going to be staying at the mansion for the time being. And he asks her, he says, "Where's your room?" Which is a little creepy, but I mean... He's a go-getter, and she immediately shuts that shit down.
At least he wasn't like, "When can I stay in your room?"
Yeah, at least he didn't say anything. Any bullshit.
At least a little more open-ended to see what her response is.
Right?
Like,
and then she's like, "My room is with Scott down the hall, so don't get any fucking ideas."
Or, "My room's with Scott down the hall, if you'd like to join us."
Yeah, it could have been that,
You've smelled Scott's pheromones.
Yeah, Scott, he probably does have some pretty rad pheromones.
And these pheromones have almost as good a smile as James Marsden does.
Right? He continues to ask her about her powers. He's like, "What's your mutation?" Being able to put up with that guy? That was kind of funny. He's just always ragging on Scott. But she explains that her powers are telepathic, and she's able to move things with her mind. And when he asks, "What type of things?" she slams
You said telepathic. The moving with her mind is telekinetic, and then she said she has slight telepathic at the end of it.
Oh, she said, okay, slight telepathic.
I just didn't want y'all to go after
Wolf
for something I do 10 times a minute.
Right.
Yeah, actually moving stuff with your mind is telepathic. I enjoy your rage comments. Your rage comments. No, I do that shit. Man, you can't imagine how many times I've been editing stuff and I say some stupid shit, like some other name that makes no fucking sense, and I'm like, I can't... I could film something on my phone and be like, hey, I'm a dumbass. I didn't mean this, but I just don't.
Like, you just have like a disclaimer, like at the beginning. It's like, these are not fact. Like, what we say aren't facts. They're just speculation.
Yeah, if this wasn't going on audio, I could easily put some text in there. But then I'm like, then the audio people will be like, they won't see that.
Right.
So, whatever.
You know, I don't know why she does this, but she slams the closet behind him, maybe just to spook him a little bit when he asks about her powers.
All kinds of things.
Yeah.
I can move all kinds of things with my mind.
He's like, I mean, throughout this entire scene, he's like subtly flirting. Maybe not too subtle, but...
But every time he does, she closes the door on him. Or
she closes the door.
Him.
She closes the closet door on him, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I got from that minute. Let me see. I mean, see if we can notice anything about the room. There is that at 38, is that a note of some sort to the left of Logan?
A note?
On that dresser. Is that a note? I can't see. It's like a little square, a little white square right when he walks in at 38 seconds.
To the left of him?
Mm-hmm.
To his left or our left?
Yeah, to his left.
I don't know what you're...
Let's see, on the dresser next to him.
About.
So there's like a dresser.
Did you say to his left?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at our left. No, that's just a mirror.
Oh, okay.
I'm scrubbing through it and it's changing position.
Okay.
So a little tiny mirror. I don't know what the purpose of that is. Well, to see yourself, but...
Well, yeah, but that small...
It's oddly placed.
It is a really trendy room, though. Even it holds up today. That's pretty cool for even today's standards.
Yeah, and if you notice, all the cabinets and the bed and everything, they didn't come out of the floor.
That is something that I did not notice.
What the hell?
I will be writing a letter to Fox because everything needs to come out of the floor.
Yeah, come on. What kind of pyramid scheme is this? You're not giving the cool floor stuff to everybody?
Right.
It's only to the teachers?
Yeah, it's
tyranny.
They need to hold an uprising. More floor items. More floor items. But that lamp is pretty cool at 53.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my parents had a lamp like that. Oh shit.
I did not realize your parents were so badass.
Anyone watch on video, I just completely blanked and thought that the AirPod that's connected to my iPad was the other thing of this, and I literally just took it out and put it down my shirt like an idiot to hang it there. I was like, why do I have two headphones in? I should have. I'm an idiot. And everyone who watched on audio, it's completely lost on you, and this was a pointless detour. I'm so sorry. Yeah, for everything that happens, like, this shit's impactful, you know, everything happening to Senator Kelly, and we're seeing the first tease of it, and also we got a waterfall. Like, we've got a waterfall in his base. Like, it's important to see how far the electric shit goes, but clearly it's not far enough for what's needed later, so we're setting up those rules. There's really not a lot to deconstruct, and then we're setting up the unrequited connection between Wolverine and Jean Grey.
Yeah.
But, again, not a lot. There's some other stuff we'll be able to sink our teeth into that I can see based on the subtitles, but it's not actually said in this minute, so we'll wait for the next one. Did you have anything else for minute 37, Wolf?
I did not.
All right, if you want to, as I always say, for only the last few minutes, if you want to follow along, go over to Instagram, instagram.com/xminutes. If you're listening to this on audio, put a review on Apple Podcasts or a rating, please. And if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe and tell us either what minute you're excited for us to get to or something we may have missed. This was minute 37.
I'm Wolf.
I'm Brian.
And we are the best at what we do.
What we do is not very fast.